Everyday superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. Thinking for yourself comes with a heavy price. Isolation, doubt, judgment. Thinking for yourself and being an independent thinker creates a physical and material independence, bordering on the solitary given you allow it to take you there. It's hard to align with the general society when you find yourself taking a non-general path. They send you through the education system to participate within a field, if not a corporation, of people who have taken the same route. That's how this world works. Fortune 500 companies and everything in between. These companies are run by single individuals, groups of isolated people who are hard to get in touch with. They don't spend time engaging with the subordinates. They don't spend time dealing with the customers and the clientele. They are free thinkers in a way that they don't think and apply themselves like the general masses, and such as the person who is at the bottom of that totem pole who doesn't subscribe to the system whatsoever. As dualities of both poles, both parties, whether materialistically rich or spiritually rich, face the pressure of the weight of the crown. In their kingdoms, they face isolation, fear and judgment. If you dress unlike the general society, you won't fit in. If you speak about certain topics and subjects that others aren't aware of or aren't interested in, you won't garner a cohesive communication. You are not aligning with the frequency that not only they emit, but what they absorb, what they take in. They are under the hypnosis of the programming of the media, the programming of the systems, the programming of the direction and tangent they have been directed upon from start to finish, the institutions and so on and so forth. If you opted out somewhere on that journey, you leave the result. You don't resolve in the destination they do. You become two people from different continents that barely speak the same language, and you being of a separate entity may find it now weirdly depressing to engage with these people. And this doesn't come from a position of casting judgment yourself, although it may be hard not to, right? But it comes from a position of seeing through the superficial makeup that's been spread upon the face of this person. by the constructed system and society you see inside and out. You will be judged, but through being judged, you become special. And through being special and different, you become the peacock. And when you become the peacock, you become attractive. Yes? You might not share much in common, but the woman who sees you and sees how you stand and operate and how eccentric you are, through your energy, through your elevation, through your being, through your clothing, through your interests. She knows that through being abnormal, you become prone to the judgment we've discussed. And through embracing that judgment and standing strong in the face of that friction, standing strong in the face of that attack, that psychological attack, because we don't want nobody different here. We become scared of that which is different. She finds you magnetic, interesting. She finds depth in you. She feels your elevated frequency. In architecture, they say garbage in, garbage out. But you've not been consuming the self-defeating muck they forced upon the general. You opted out. You said, no, thank you, that's not for me. And you took a different path. And that different path came with so much struggle, came with so much resistance to this very day, that you live in this perpetually uncomfortable space, the path of most resistance, that day by day solidifies you into a Goliath-like structure in relation to the miniature man. The NPC. When you're dating someone, she'll call you weird. And if you were 10 years old, you would say, oh, I'm not weird, am I? I don't want to be weird. But then when you grow up and you hear it 20 times over because you understand it's a term of endearment and fascination, you embrace your eccentricity, you embrace that which you are, because to be independent is the masculine principle. And that I'm signing out. Click like and subscribe. Peace.